Hello, Critical Hit family. It is I, Steven Schleicher, and oh boy, it has been a couple of stress-filled weeks. I know, it's been that way probably for you too, because you've been sitting around stressing. Where's the new episode of Critical Hit? Where's the new episode of Critical Hit? Have they pod faded? Has the world gone berserk and I'm missing my favorite RPG podcast? You're not crazy. Our computer went kaput. It melted down, and when the computer melts down, there was really no way to get your show out to you because of that. Now, the computer is rebuilt. The data has been restored. We didn't lose any episodes of Critical Hit, so that's good. And it also gave us a couple of weeks to build up a back catalog of episodes. So hopefully we won't have to have a blank weeks anytime in the near future, but thank you. Thank you for your patience. Now, one thing that was made abundantly clear when we were rebuilding this machine was you probably ought to get a new machine. And so I'm asking you, dear listener, if you love Critical Hit and you want to see it continue and you want to make sure that our technical difficulties are reduced to a minimum, I'm going to ask you, please head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/major spoilers. Sign up for a monthly contribution. That money goes to all of the shows that we do, goes to the website, make sure that it's going up and running, goes to our podcasters so they have a little change in their pocket going jingle, jingle, jingle. No, I didn't want to say the other thing because that'd get me sued. But if you would also like to contribute to a new computer fund, we need to get that set up fairly quickly. It's in the several thousands dollars range for a new computer. So, that's something that we're going to have to be working on in the near future. In the meantime, patreon.com/major spoilers. Go sign up for a year in advance. You get a discount. It's like signing up for 11 months and getting a month for free. If you sign up at the silver level, obviously you're going to get Critical Hit a week early. If you sign up at the gold level, you get access to the GM Roundtable, where you can hear my devious plans for upcoming episodes, and you can maybe start to pinpoint where maybe some people are messing up those plans. Yeah, it's very interesting. Head over to patreon.com/major spoilers for more. And now, here is your episode. Critical Hit Punch All Nazis takes place in the early days of World War II and combines high adventure with cosmic horror. All dates, locations, and historical events are thrown out the window in order to create a fun story, so don't put too much thought into historical inaccuracies. All accents are done poorly, but with love, and no disrespect is intended. Last time
on Critical Hit.
You remember big, bright lights.
Dark shapes? I thought someone was wandering around.
Shut up, Blisco. I'm sorry. I apologize for that.
But if there's missing, you talk to the sheriff already, right? That's who
We
you're supposed
haven't.
to go to when someone turns up missing.
You're right. You should go to the police when someone turns up missing. But if they're just over at the lake and they didn't tell us, then they're not missing. So we're going to go check out that area first. And then if they're not there, we'll tell the sheriff.
Oh, okay. Sound good. Oh, turn right here. After a short little while, the truck pulls up to the edge of the lake. And it's a pretty big lake, but Sissy points you to a place that she and her friends like to visit often, to goof off or to do, kid things, young teenager or maybe older teenage things. And you all find yourself down by a dock on the lake.
We've been told what this lake is called.
Shadowmare.
Right. Yep. Yeah, I had that. Thanks.
And just because of the way that the lake is nestled between the mountains, and because it is now past noon, the lake, the region is starting to get dark pretty quick. Hence why the map is dark instead of daytime, because I thought you guys would actually be here at night instead of the daytime.
Things can be foggy. It's Kentucky. There's hills.
Yeah.
That's why the lake has the name.
Yep. So yeah, as you approach this area, this is where my friends and I always comes and hangs out. It's really nice, especially when it's warm, and not now during the wintertime. It's cold. And she snuggles up next to you, Valentino. Oh, why don't you keep me warm, Valentino?
We can always grab
Speaking
the
of
blanket from the
Valentino.
truck. Yeah.
So yeah, you are kind of standing in kind of a little bit of a clearing. There's definitely what looks like an old beat up, what are these things called? Not amphitheaters, but
Gazebo?
yeah, gazebo. That's it.
Look out. It's the gazebo.
It's the gazebo. Oh no, it's back again. But yeah, this probably was a really fine gathering space back in the day, but it has fallen into disrepair. But there is a dock for like a boat to pull up to, and there are a couple of fallen logs, and there's you can see through the snow burnt out remains of a fire pit that people would use to gather. And Sissy's just saying, yeah, we get up into all sorts of trouble up here.
That makes sense.
Yeah, this is like the perfect spot to get into trouble when you're
Yeah,
and I'll look at her and be like, young woman.
Madam.
Dutch will start looking around for footprints, drag marks, like beam scorches, just the usual.
It does look like there are some like truck tracks that kind of drive right through this clearing up to the dock area.
Check them out.
As you are moving, you see something pop up out of the snow, and she's like, "Look out! It's a snake!"
Well, okay.
What?
What?
In the snow?
Is it a snake?
It is a snake.
Oh, no.
I know it doesn't look like a snake, but it's a snake.
How big a snake are we talking?
This is like your regular size snake. It looks like a copperhead or a water moccasin type snake. It looks mean.
Oh, jeez. And does not seem bothered at all by the fact that it's...
I mean, it's bothered by
snow.
you walking up on it. I mean, it's reared back and it's ready to strike at you.
Okay. Assuming that I'm not currently within striking distance, I'll boot back a little.
Okay, you move back a little. And Sis is like, oh, come on now. Don't be scared. It's just here's a little one. And she walks over and she just kind of watches the snake for a minute. And then she kind of whips behind it and grabs it from behind around the neck and the head. And you just kind of see her holding the head. And then she steps on the tail and she gives it a yank. And you guys hear a pop and the snake goes limp. You boys never taken care of snakes, have you? And she looks at you, Blisco, as she's saying it.
Not of that size.
Not when there's snow on the ground.
Yeah, that's really weird. Newspaper's been talking about how there's been lots of snakes around, even in this cold weather. No idea what's causing them to stir up.
So is the snake dead?
Oh, it is dead. Yeah, she broke its neck.
Dutch will still ask that. Is it dead?
Yeah, it's dead, and she throws it at you. Catch.
Dutch will not catch it, but once it hits the ground, he'll pick it up.
Oh, you're so funny. I knew why Clyde liked you boys.
Dutch will pick it up and look at it and check it for, extra eyes, try to open its mouth and check for like eyes on the inside or tentacles.
No, this does look like a regular snake, and you were very surprised that she was able to just walk up to it and grab it like that. You had always heard, and the experiences that you've had with snakes, you've always heard that they were much faster than that. So the truth for this scene is snakes are slow in the cold.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Dutch will either hand it back to Sissy if she's close enough, or just like set it down.
Yeah, if you toss it to her, she
Yeah.
she catches it in midair towards the tail, and she swings it around and whips it off into the woods.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. See, already paying off to have a guide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And
But-
then at that moment, the snow and the ground starts to move. And up through the ground come a bunch of other snakes. And some of these snakes look like regular snakes, like the one that you just took out. And others look much larger than that. And they look like some of them have hands and are carrying swords.
Oh, these guys.
Interlopers. You are surrounded by snakes and snake men of all shapes and sizes.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
You hear Sissy go, "What in the hell?" And she moves back to where you guys are.
Okay.
I ain't seen no talking snakes before.
Yeah, unfortunately we have. Still got the hood, Doc?
We are in combat.
I do.
Okay. Who would like to go first?
If I put on the hood, will they hail me as their new leader?
No.
The other ones were very offended that you put the hood on.
I was gonna say, yeah, probably the
Oh.
opposite.
Yeah, if we wanted to aggravate them more.
Blasphemer.
Why do you come here,
Hey,
humans?
we're just looking for our friends.
There are no friends here. There are only enemies. And one moves up and takes a swing at you with his sword. And so you can block this with the hand-to-hand.
Let me take a momentum for this.
Sure.
One success.
All right, this one has 0 successes, so you may respond to it.
Okay.
And this is not your turn. This is just your response to it.
Yeah.
Which you can use as whatever, punch it, shoot it, kick it in the teeth.
Yeah. Dutch is going to, if this is like maybe a slightly smaller one.
Yeah.
It like takes a snap at him, so it like its faces forward, and Dutch will like punt it.
Okay. Are you doing like a physical thing? Are you shooting it or?
I think I have the ability to just move it back. So I mean,
okay.
Like, are all of these guys just like moving up and like trying to kill us now?
Very
Okay,
slowly.
all right.
Yes.
Well, then in that case, I do want to hurt it.
Okay.
I was hoping to maybe try to not hurt it and be like, see, we come in peace. I didn't kill your guy, but I guess now I'm gonna have to kill their guy. So, do I have to like roll an additional attack, or do I just
you can
damage to it?
Yes. So you don't do damage to it. So you do an attack on it now.
Okay.
As your response.
So I will try to kick it
Okay.
with 2 successes.
All right. You succeed. So you may do bludgeoning damage or fisticuff damage to, I think it's 2d4 for fisticuffs plus brawn if you have brawn.
Yeah, so that'll be 3 total there.
Okay. Oh.
Max damage.
Max
Well, maybe
damage. So, well, one is double damage, right? So.
Oh, nice.
Right? You did roll the damage die roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that should be double damage.
Okay, so that's what it is.
4 damage. Yeah, 4 damage. All right. You kick it really hard and it's Wolfman's got nards. You kick it really hard in its snake throat, and it stumbles backwards. And now it is this other thing comes crawling up slowly towards you. They look very cold. There's a big one back here with a spear in its hand. And they all take one step closer to you. You have defiled our space. You go on now, you horrible things. Get out of here now. This here's our country, not your country. Who would like to go next?
I think I'd like to pull out my pistol, take aim at that big one with the sphere, and shoot at it.
This one right in front of you, or highlight it for me so I can see which one you're talking about?
You say this one looked big?
That one looks pretty big. That is, I forgot to bring my rangefinder in. Yeah, that's within pistol range, just at the edge of pistol range.
Okay, excellent. Yep, I will take aim and shoots at that.
Okay. 2 successes. Very good. Do some damage for your gun.
All right.
This one, you hit it really good in its snake jaw. And its jaw just starts spurting blood, and it's still kind of hanging loose. And you can tell that it's like totally in pain, but it is still kicking.
All
but
right.
probably not
Got
for
no
very much
legs.
longer.
How does it kick with no legs? It's a snake.
Y'all's got me a gun?
You know how to shoot a gun?
Oh, come on. I'm from Kentucky. Who from Kentucky doesn't know how to shoot no gun?
If I can, I will just straight up hand her a pistol.
Yep, you hand her a pistol, and she takes aim at the one that Valentino just shot. And let me double check and see what we have here. I should have upped this guy's game. Woohoo! 2 successes. And what's the damage on that pistol? 4?
Yeah, 4. Plus any bonus. Yeah.
Oh, bang. She hits it, but does no damage to it. That's a tough hide on that one.
Sure enough.
All right. So, Valentino and Sissy have gone, and most of the snakes have gone.
How many snakes are left? Is there a large snake?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 snakes that you can see.
14 snakes that we can see.
I don't like
I
that.
wonder if I could fire a shotgun into a group of snakes and multi-snake.
Well, so you'd have to get closer to them, and there aren't any of them. This group way over here is kind of grouped up.
Mhm.
You could try. You'd have to get right up next to this snake here to try and get this one in the blast. But the only other group is this group back here. So you got 2 groups that are far away. But with a shotgun blast, you have to be within close range.
Do any of the snakes that seem to be humanoid look like they have a big square head and a stick up their colos?
No.
Okay, so it's not like we're facing someone who's been transformed into a snake person.
I mean, these are snake people, but it doesn't look like any of them are like.
But we don't
wearing
recognize
a kerchief or a purple dress or anything.
That's an Ascot. Thank you very much. Okay, then I shall shoot 1 or 2.
Which one?
I shall shoot as many as I can shoot. Which one looks the most dangerous?
Well, they all look dangerous. They're all snakes. You remember from last night. You can shoot that one. You need to get closer though. You need to be within at least 2 spaces.
2 spaces?
Yes, you would need to be right here. There you go.
All right.
And I'm guessing you're going to take aim, right?
Not if you move.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You move, so no aim. Sorry.
I don't know that I can aim with a shotgun.
Okay. Go ahead and pull the trigger on that guy. 2 successes. You hit him and roll some dice.
Okay.
Plus
Now,
throw
this
in
is
any
the
of
one
your brawn.
I definitely do have. Does my insight do anything here? I have one for +1 to brawn, +1 to insight. Or +2 to insight?
Brawn. Oh, so for ranged, insight is your bonus. So if you have
Okay.
2 more dice for insight, then you need to
Yep.
roll those 2 additional dice for ranged attack.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum.
Holy crap. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. This, you not only, so how many is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Holy crap. That's a lot out of there. Yeah, you level your sawed-off shotgun right into this snake's face that tried to attack Dutch, and you just obliterate it completely. So much so that the force and the gunshot travels through and hits this other one and obliterates it as well. It just sizzles there in the snow and is just gone.
Hands off the Arbogast, matey.
Valentino or Blisco?
I'll go.
Okay.
Snakes keep moving. I don't like that.
They are moving slowly towards you.
It's like, you guys, snakes move. It doesn't feel like our guys. Give a quick nod to the other guy's right, prototype or rifle?
Yeah, I mean,
Rifle.
no.
No?
Bust out the prototype.
All right,
Her brother's Clyde.
fair. I guess this closest one here has been hit.
Yeah. No, he has not. This is a fresh
Okay.
one.
Good.
Prototype X1.
Yep.
You flip the switch and it starts to glow in your hand.
Coordination plus fighting gives me 14 dices. It's a D2, right?
Yep.
I'm a crack shot, able to hit bullseyes and make shots that most other people could only dream of.
Nice.
When I take the aim minor action before making a ranged attack, the first bonus D20 I buy is free.
Nice.
Am I able to make the take the aim action right now?
Sure, you haven't moved.
Okay, I'm going to take an aim action and get a bonus D20 for free.
Okay.
In addition, the attack gains the piercing quality or improves the weapon's piercing quality by 1. So I
Yeah,
have piercing 2 on this.
When you saw for these little ones up in the front, the way that Doc blew it away with a shotgun and the one behind it, yeah, piercing's not going to be too much of an issue.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
One
no.
success, one complication. So go ahead and roll for damage.
Damage is 6 plus my insight, so 7. 7 damage. 4 effects.
4 effects. All right, hold on. I'm grabbing something.
What's the effect on this? Vicious, so...
Yeah, your shot goes just skims right at the edge of this snake here coming up on you, so you're only going to do half damage on that. But you have exploded a tree, and it is now on fire. You guys all see
Anybody
that?
bring marshmallows?
Yeah.
That's bad. That is an on fire boat.
Oh yeah, because if the fire gets too big, snakes know be cold. Snakes move fast when they know cold.
Also, lake melt. Everyone die.
Yeah. Well, you're not technically on the lake, and the lake is currently not frozen. But yes. All right, Dutch, your turn.
Are the snakes currently being affected by this truth? Like they're...
Yeah, that's why they're moving so slow. That's why they're like
Okay.
literally moving only one square at a time instead of
So like
of running up on you.
invoking this truth wouldn't do anything additional.
No, it's already. I've got these guys moving super slow, but they are as they're getting closer to you, grouping up.
Okay. Dutch will take out his rifle. And
So the ones that are damaged are this one pink one over here and this one way in the back over here.
let's go for this one.
Okay.
And how much momentum do we have? 1. Okay, I won't spend
Yep.
1.
Okay.
Two successes.
2 successes. Very good. Do some damage on this thing.
6 for the rifle, and then 1 more for my insight.
Okay. Nice. It is dead.
Okay.
You hear this one with the jaw that's all shot up. Mother Hydra! We're not alive! But it's hard to understand what it's saying because its jaw's all messed up. And then you just hear it rattle like its tail. And you just hear this.
Freaky.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I forgot to aim, so I'm going to move back here. Blue?
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
I aimed. I could have gotten rid of that complication.
Oh, Rob. Too late now. The forest is already on fire, and there's big plumes of smoke now kind of rising up into the air, almost like a signal for
You
anybody
immediately
who
had
might
me roll
be in the
damage.
area. Yeah, that's true. The snakes continue to advance. Top of the round. Who would like to go first?
I will go.
All right.
I'll shoot another one.
Okay, you have to get closer.
If I were here, could I shoot more than one?
If you were here, you could shoot this green one, but you could not shoot the rest. If you got like right here, you could shoot. If you moved like right here next to this, you could get one. You could get this purple one. You could get this one that's right in front of you, and you could get this little tiny one back here.
But wouldn't that put
not that one because he's
right here?
I mean, yeah, you could shoot at that one, but there's no way that you can group in.
Right. But he's not like a giant snake that's going to immediately eat me.
I mean, he's like human size. No,
like
the giant snake that's going to eat you hasn't appeared.
He looks like he's taking up four spots. And I'm like, if he's taking up 4 boxes, I was afraid he was a giant guy.
No.
All right. Then, yeah, I will move up and foolishly try and chunk another one in the face because I'm overconfident from that last shot.
Okay. Go for it.
I'm like, haha! 2 successes.
Nice. Roll for damage. Make sure you throw in your bonus for your insight. I mean, I don't think technically that this shotgun has an area effect, right?
That's what I was checking. Inaccurate, reliable, range close, salvo vicious, size major. I don't know.
All right. Yeah, just roll it. I'll allow it. For the narrative purposes, I will allow it. So roll your damage. Oh, is that your damage? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So this first snake, you shoot its arm off. Fortunately, it is the arm that was holding a sword that was about to take you down, and so it is very damaged, and so it's using its other arm to grab you, or to grab its wound. And then what did you have? This little purple one back here gets caught in the blast, and it is destroyed. And this other one, yeah, it also goes down. It looked like it was a copperhead snake. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Copperhead snake.
Yeah, they're the ones that have that weird like ridge on their forehead.
Yeah, that's it. Because this one that's right in front of you is too busy holding its arm to do anything, its buddy, this green one, rolls to try to slash you with its sword. So this will be the coordination
plus fighting, or
agility plus fighting. If you would roll 2.
Okay.
Ooh, 1 success, 1 complication. So yeah, it is up against you, and it swings, and it does hit, and it does 2 physical damage to you. It slices out at your arm and cuts through that winter coat, and you can feel the cold sting of its steel right across your left bicep. So take 2 physical damage.
Sucks. Okay. So that's going to put 2 in my stress track. Yeah. Yep. I'll put X's instead of Q's because those look more like a thing.
Yeah. Sissy steps up and she goes, "You all get away from him!" And she throws out her arm, and all of the snakes get pushed back.
What?
Like they purposefully move away from her, or like?
Oh no, they don't purposefully. It feels like they were. You can almost see the air ripple as all of these snakes are struck and they are pushed back, and they all seem to take a little bit of damage. So much so that this one up here falls back. The one and it does not move anymore.
Wow.
This
In a couple of years, when they try to dump pig blood on Sissy at the prom, it's going to get ugly.
Yeah. And hopefully Professor X finds her first.
Go, and I got two more. Oh, this one that sliced off its arm. It also tumbles backwards and dies. The one that struck at you, Doc, it does get pushed back, and it is still alive. These snakes all seem rather surprised, and the one snake with the loose jaw, Mother Hydra, save us! Avenge, kill these humans! And up from the lake, comes a really big snake that's twice as big as all the other snakes that you have seen. It rises out and comes slithering up towards the shore and just kind of looks at all of you. And it looks like it has something in its hand, like not quite a shell, looks like a horn / shell / giant rattlesnake rattle. Who would like to go next? So Sissy and Doc have both gone.
Zap the big thing.
I will attempt to zap the big thing.
Okay.
Yeah, my range is ridiculous with this.
Oh, yeah, you have no problem with the range on this.
I was like, my range on this? Extreme. Okay. We good. Have we gotten any momentum?
You have one.
We have one. I'm just going to do the same thing I did last time.
Okay.
Aim. Use that to get a free die and...
Yeah.
And then remember to re-roll that.
Okay.
Hey, that's 2 successes. Yeah. Or that's 3 successes.
3 successes, that's right, because you're of your thingy.
I have a rifle focus.
All right, cool. I will add 1 momentum back into your pool, and you can roll damage on this quote-unquote big guy.
It looks like a big girl.
Could be.
This big one.
Oh, yeah, it's dead. As you zap it, and it just like blasts it into a million pieces, and its little fiery particles go floating up into the air. The giant rattle / horn / shell thing that it was holding falls to the ground, and you can hear this. Who would like to go next?
I'll go.
Okay. This one way back here is damaged. The rest, this one right here is also damaged. The rest look like they've taken minor damage.
Okay. I'll take aim at this one back here.
The one with the broken jaw? Okay.
Yeah. Shot with my rifle.
Nice.
For 2 successes.
Very good. Roll some damage on that one.
7? Is that right?
Yep, and that is enough to shoot this one in the head, and it falls down dead. It's almost as the rattle thing hits the ground and goes, there's almost a response from your rifle as you hear the crack echo across the valley and the mountains as that Ophidian goes down.
Nice.
The group of 4 look rather nervous, but they all advance almost like they have something has inspired them to move forward. I think that's everybody, right? Valentino, did you go?
I haven't gone this round yet.
Okay, go ahead.
So I think I'm gonna take aim at this one down south and
Okay.
try to shoot it.
All right. Very
Hey,
good. 2 successes. Do some damage on it.
All right.
Nice. It is
Ooh,
also dead.
Wow. Okay.
Nice. Very good damage. And so that should be everybody, right? Everybody has gone.
Yeah.
So we are
Yeah.
now at the top of the round. There are still 4 snakes left. One of them is got like a sword. The others are just have got their fists. This one in the back has a sword still. These other ones are smaller in size. They still look big. I mean, like a python size snake. But this one back here is human size. But you hear coming from the lake a great bubbling. And then you see something moving very quickly towards shore. And the next thing you see is a giant head poke through the water, and that head rises up and moves towards shore. And then you are confronted by the biggest snake you have ever seen.
Ah.
I don't know if you guys can, hopefully it's on the map.
Gosh.
This is gigantic. This is a D4 to hit this one.
Oh boy.
Got any more saps left?
Yeah.
It is now the top of the round. You hear Sissy go, "Oh my God, what is that thing? Ain't no snakes can be that big. What's
big
going on
target."
here?"
Them's violating the inverse square law.
Yeah, technically, yes, I'm sure. That's why it's in the water.
Brain function. Go. I would like to shoot this thing because we're.
What are you going to use
right?
to shoot this thing?
Hmm?
What are you going to do what are you going to use to shoot it?
The same thing I've been using.
Okay.
Except I will use a momentum to get an extra die on top
Only
of.
a momentum?
He can't really get he can't get 2 dice because we don't have enough for.
I can get 2 dice.
Oh yeah, you can.
I'm aiming, getting my free die, and then I'm spending a momentum to get another die. So I'm
Isn't there
at 4D.
something else you could? Isn't there something else you could do?
Fortune, yeah. I
You
can
wanna
also
use
use
the
that to re-roll, or no, not re-roll. That's auto
momentum,
successes.
Yeah.
What is my fortune at currently?
You got 3 fortune.
I mean,
I used one last time, didn't I? Oh, no, I do have 3
Okay,
fortune.
then you're at all right. Then you're at 2 fortune.
When did I use the fortune? Was that before
At
we had
the truck?
Kentucky?
That was the truck thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So close.
I mean, 4 dice and trying to get 4 successes. What's your pool? Like a 14?
My pool is a 14, yeah.
Like that's reasonable if you didn't want to spend the fortune, but also,
Yeah.
you spend the fortune, then it's almost a sure bet.
And keeping in mind that you may be the only one who can absolutely do this.
That's valid. I'll go ahead and do the fortune and
Okay. And
roll only 3 dice. I'm still tossing as much as I can at this thing.
Okay. So you're going to use a momentum, so you get a bonus die on that. So now you're rolling 3 die. One of those is an automatic success.
Well, he's getting two bonus dice because
okay.
he's using his thing to get a free die,
Okay.
and
cool.
then also spending 1 for another die.
All right. Cool. Roll it.
Yeah. Hey.
1, 2.
That is 5 successes.
5 successes. Very good. Start rolling up some damage on this thing.
Each success past the thing gets an extra 1, right? Or is that
No,
something else?
No
Okay.
momentum.
no. Yeah, we get momentum, which is nice.
Yeah, you get 1 momentum back.
Again, I've played 4 different systems since I last played this.
Yeah, no, that would be great if everyone above you got to roll an extra die, but you're rolling whatever your base damage is
Plus
for
1.
the Proto X, and then your insight bonus.
4
ranged
damage, 4 effect, so that's Pierce 2 times 4 on the effect as well, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think so. Plus 2, Pierce 2. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like it is that the blue lightning shoots out of prototype X1, and it does strike this massive snake. But this snake gets very angry. It rises up enough to where it is very upset, but it didn't look like it took all of the damage that the other snakes took when you shot it before.
Dang it.
But it was enough to damage it, right? So it is good.
I mean, I'm cracking at this thing with Pierce 2.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Pierce 2, and it's still...
This one snake moves up. All these snakes start to move up towards what look like you, Doc. They're being very wary of Sissy.
Very wary.
Yep.
Wait, they're grouping up?
Yep. They see this lone person out in front of everybody. So why not go for the easiest target?
Yep. Did we get a momentum back from Rob?
You did.
Hey, I would like to possibly borrow that momentum,
Yeah,
unless
sure,
it's
go
our
for
only
it.
momentum.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, my character sheet is behind WIBW's tornado map, so 14, you say?
Yep.
Wait, now I can't find roll 20. Oh, for God's sake. Somebody. Scrap.
Hey, two successes. All right, fire off that shotgun.
Now, my bonus doesn't ever run out since it's based on basically my insight, so it always comes through.
Yep, that's a bonus die that you get to use for your damage.
Every single time. Okay, cool, because I'm just sitting here. I'm like, what the heck? Scrap pow. 9. 6. Yeah, 9.
9. All right. This one that advanced on you first, that just had it was unarmed. It was probably going to punch you or bite you. It goes down. You clean its clock. This pinkish one that was slithering towards you, it looked like a rattlesnake, Western diamondback rattlesnake.
You mean
it also
right
goes
here?
down? No, yeah, the one that you killed.
The one that just disappeared. Kind
this
of like
big one with the sword.
This one here?
Took a bunch of damage. No, the big one. And then this little one that looked like a cottonmouth, it also died. So you were able to, in that blast, which this will probably be the only time we use this area effect, unless it has an area effect on it from now on. But you were able to take out 3 more of these snakes. So there is only a big snake, human-sized snake with a sword, and a big, giant snake.
Right.
Coming, slithering slowly out of the water towards you.
Slithering slowly.
Yep.
Is it a skull-headed snake, or is that just the animation?
There is no animation on this snake.
Well, I mean the picture.
The rendering. Yeah.
Pikachu.
No, it looks like a giant, like, I don't know. I think this is a copperhead snake or something. So
copperheads are triangular, though.
I don't know. Don't ask me. It just says snake, and I said, okay, I'll add it in and make it big.
All right.
I like this plan.
Yeah,
mostly.
All right. Who would like to go next? So we've done Blisco, Doc. I think Sissy has gone, right? No, she hasn't gone yet.
Yeah, I don't think she's gone yet.
Dutch and Valentino.
Brian, you want to take a shot at that baby snake?
Sure, I'll attack Sword Snake.
Okay. From a distance, all right.
Yeah.
Use aim.
Take aim, yes.
Okay.
And Pacow.
Nice.
2 successes.
Roll some damage.
6.
6 damage. Nice. Very good. Yeah, as it falls to the ground, it is like, this is not the end of the war. This is only a battle we have lost. And it dies. And the big one raises up its head and, how dare you try to take my soldiers from me? Yeah. And it's very cold, but it moves forward 1.
I will go. So we got D4 to hit it, or we need to hit 4 to hit it. How much momentum do we have?
Like 1 momentum left.
1. Is there any sort of like assist action for like fighting.
Characters can work together as a team when attempting skills tests, with one character acting as the leader, the other as assistants. The game master has the final say on whether you can assist. Attribute plus skill. Yeah, it doesn't really say.
Okay. Well, it's just like very unlikely for me to hit it, so
Let's look at something really quick. And it's only because this is a giant creature, just so you know.
yeah.
So remember, if you use a fortune, you get to set that to a 1, which generates 2 successes automatically.
Sure. But
So then if you got your momentum, that would give you a 2 die. That would give you a chance to
yes,
give you a chance
that would give me a
to
much more reasonable chance to hit, but that's a fortune and a momentum every turn.
and then there's threat.
Yes, which seems like a lot. So what Dutch is going to try to do is he's going to run over to the fire.
Okay, because the snakes and fire with warmth really are a good combination. All right, so you're going to rush over here to the fire. Okay.
Yep, and then he'll grab a big fiery log.
Okay, so you grab a big fiery log, and the big giant snake is attracted to whatever nonsense you're doing.
Okay.
All right, that is your turn. Sissy comes running up again. You're one of them from the hills. You ain't supposed to be here. Now be gone. And she throws out her hand again, and there is a whoosh that you guys can see. This tree by the downfallen log where people would do their little bonfire starts to shake violently, and this snake gets hit upside the head with something. You guys don't know what, but she gets hit upside the head with something, and it blows it back, but does not kill it. But it is now turning towards Sissy. After that instant, you all see Sissy fall to the ground.
Oh no!
We are at the top of the round. This snake looks pretty raggedy now.
Dutch will take his fiery log and run over to the snake and try to hit it in the eye. Try to blind it.
Okay. All right. So let's do a hand-to-hand combat here.
And this time I will spend a momentum.
Okay. Nice. 3 successes, 4 successes. So you get a momentum back. Yeah, you win this battle. You rush up to the snake because it's clearly going to advance on the fallen Sissy. And you rush up to it with your flaming stick and you smash it right into the face.
Back, snake. Okay. Would you allow me to spend a fortune to put a truth on the snake? That's like
what is the truth? Do you guys? It depends on what the truth is, right?
Face on fire.
Okay.
And
yeah, we can do that. But you got to use a fortune to do that.
Yep, I'll do it.
Okay.
And then what I'm looking for is to drop that difficulty to about Valentino
the difficulty is going to have the difficulty would definitely roll some damage, and let's see what the damage amount is. But yeah, it's definitely going to be on fire.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the base for unarmed? It's 2.
I think it's 2. Yeah, and then fire. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Its face lights up. Snake oil is very combustible.
Right.
And you are able to hit it. So yeah, it is now on fire, and its face is on fire, and it starts to thrash around. Like a little bit. It's like thrashing around and out of control.
Yeah.
And the difficulty now because its mouth is open and it's like hissing and whipping its hair back and forth. Yeah, its difficulty to hit is now at a 2.
Nice.
Okay, so she and/or it is in the water.
No, it's completely out of the water now.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure of, because I can't actually see anything that.
And
my
based
brain
on
is-
what you heard, this is a she.
Okay,
From what the other snakes, from what you can make out, this is definitely a she snake.
right, because the one with the broken face called her.
Yeah.
Okay, so where would I need to be if I were going to try and shoot her in the face now? Blitzkrieg,
Like within a square of it.
like right within striking distance. You're a
Yeah.
monster.
I mean, I don't think you have
No,
enough
the snake's the
move to
monster.
get. I don't think you have enough move to get past where Dutch is at on the map.
And I don't have. Well, I do have.
I mean, you could let somebody else go if you wanted to,
Yeah, that's probably what I need to do.
but I mean, you're totally in your right to stake claim to.
Is there an unconscious 17-year-old child?
16-year-old child? But yeah,
Okay, so that seems like something that I, as the medic, yatata, can do something about.
okay.
So maybe I can, like, I don't know, remove an unconscious 16-year-old child from the field of battle as close as I can.
Sure, you can. You won't be able to remove her from the field of battle, but you can go and drag her over, over here underneath the trees.
Yeah,
So,
somewhere safer.
yeah.
And I
And
have to go
it-
with her.
As you're dragging her, it appears that she has passed out, possibly from exhaustion.
Do I remember what Clyde did when we were in battle?
Last
with the
thing you
yacht?
remember Clyde doing is saying, get away from me, you. And he threw out his hand, and there was something that you remember throwing one of the soldiers back,
So
or the creature back that he was trying to attack.
So when Matthew, went, that looked really familiar. Why did that look familiar? Nicholas Elias also probably went, hey, that looked totally familiar. And they realized that as Clyde's sister, whatever shinin' they got is probably somehow the same shinin'. Okay.
All right. There is a giant snake that's on fire, Valentino and Blisco.
Pew pew.
All right, go for it.
Is the fire doing anything?
Oh yeah, it's hurting the snake. It definitely hurt the snake and did some minor damage.
I'm gonna aim.
Okay.
I'm gonna use one of those momentum, or that last momentum, for another die.
It's a D2.
Oh, it's a D2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
The
mind.
truth that Rodrigo snake on fire.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Was
Yeah,
what
yeah.
does the on fire mechanically give me?
Oh, sorry. I thought, yeah. D2 is what it's at now.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna aim, and I'm gonna get the extra free die from that.
Okay.
And pew. And
One
I'm gonna
success.
re-roll that 17.
All right.
I
Another
said re-roll
17.
that 17.
Yeah, you re-rolled that 17.
Ah,
You didn't specify.
Yeah, so again, goes a little bit wild.
well, this time into the. This is not even a complication.
I know, but you missed. And yeah, so it lights up near the gazebo, and the gazebo is like,
Yeah, oh good.
runs off into the woods.
I was worried the gazebo was going to jump in here at any moment. So good job, Rob.
Yeah. Well, it was only a white gazebo. They're not even the
Yeah.
big ones.
Yeah.
The red
Yeah,
gazebo.
the red gazebo.
All right, Valentino.
Yeah, well, we'll see if I can do anything here. I'll take aim and pop it with my
Okay.
pistol.
No, you're too far away for a pistol.
Well,
Rifle.
if I have a rifle, sure. All right, well,
I mean, you should all have rifles, I think, right?
I guess so.
Except for Doc, who has a shotgun. So
Right.
Yeah.
2 successes, very good. Do some damage.
All right.
You need to do at
And-
least.
Ooh, that's 5. All right. Or no, I think that's the old. Yeah, what damage is on the rifles?
6
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus any bonus.
plus your
damage.
inside
Plus
bonus.
3. Yeah.
Yeah, plus 2 more for you.
3
So,
more.
yeah.
I thought.
Boom, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it. You shoot it really good, and this giant monstrosity. The head is as big as you are, Dutch, and it comes landing right at your feet on fire. And you see its creepy snake eye just kind of spinning around, looking all over the place as the life starts to drain out of it, and the tongue is out, and you think you hear something that says, "You haven't learned the last of us." Man, you had the chance to put on the hood and punch a giant snake in the face, Matthew, and you opted not to do that in this.
And the reason that I opted not to do that is because I expected that this was the initial encounter, and the last time I put on the hood, I was down for the count for like a day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm like, if I punch a snake and then we end up finding agents Blake and Jones, and I'm like, I mean, what good am I going to be?
All right. So we are now out of combat. There are dead snakes all around. There is a tree on fire and a place on fire, and the gazebo has run off. And we're
Just
out
like
of combat. And you have a passed out 16-year-old girl in your arms, Doc.
Yes, I shall attempt to raise the or actually, no, I'll just try and wake her up.
Hey, just do a first aid.
Yeah, trying to decide. I don't have any charges in my kit, so
no, you don't need to use that stuff. I would just use your regular
just a first aid.
So it's whatever your medicine plus insight plus medicine D1. No, insight plus medicine D1 for first aid.
Oh, I thought it was coordination. Never mind. Okay.
That's only if you're stabilizing somebody, and she's like just passed out.
Got it. She's stable. She's just unconscious.
Yeah,
I'm going to give her some smelling salts or a stiff belt of whiskey.
Okay.
2 successes.
2 successes. Very good. You get 1 momentum back, and you pull out some stinky stuff out of your kit, and you wave it under her nose, and you. What is that? Oh, what is that horrible smell? Oh my goodness. What happened? Is the giant snake still there? What's going on? What happened?
You passed out after using your psychokinetic powers?
Oh, I guess I overdid it. That makes sense. I'm so thirsty. You guys got something to drink?
I think there's some water.
All right, you give her some water, and she kind of sits up and she's drinking the water. Thank you. Oh, I'm just so tired.
Sissy, have you always had psychokinetic powers? Is that a thing?
What's a psychokinetic? What you call it? What is that?
When you pushed them.
Was that
that's just
some tricks that your grandma taught you?
Oh, yeah, that's been in the family for years. Yeah, anybody can do it. She looks at you, Doc. Maybe even you. Oh, God, can you help me up? She tries to stand, and her legs are kind of wobbly.
I help her up.
Oh, look at that fire. You guys done burned down the gazebo.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We thought it was going to attack.
I've seen some crazy things, but that gazebo ain't never moved.
Patient.
And she kind of slowly walks over to the giant snake on the ground, kind of kicks it with her foot. The flames have kind of died out on the snake. And she's like, "This is a big one. This is probably the biggest one anyone's ever seen around here. I think we should get us a hauler and bring it into town. We can call one of them people in the Washington, D.C.s and maybe set a record of some kind."
Yeah, maybe. First, I'd like to see if we can find the agents. I don't think this is...
At that, you see a big bright light up from behind the trees. Critical Hit Punch All Nazis is a production of Major Spoilers Entertainment and was produced and edited by me, Steven Schleicher. If you would like to get a behind-the-scenes making of this episode, be sure to check out the GM Roundtable Octoon Cthulhu Edition at our Patreon page patreon.com/major spoilers. Each week I discuss my plans for the upcoming game session, and Dr. Brad Will is there to share his reactions and advice on how to be a better game master. I will warn you, though, there are spoilers galore in every installment of the GM Roundtable Octoon Cthulhu Edition. So, if you don't like spoilers and don't want to know what I am planning next, don't listen to these episodes. Though, I will say, if you do listen, you'll be able to see how and where the players throw a wrench into my plans, and you're also going to have greater insight into the world that's being built into this campaign. Finally, we want you to record yourself doing your best on Critical Hit and send it to us at podcast@majorspoilers.com, and your voice will join the growing chorus of fans in upcoming episodes as well. Thank you again for listening this week, and here's hoping all of your dice rolls are critical hits.
This podcast is copyright 2024 by Major Spoilers Entertainment, LLC.